So here we are in a country that has scenery and history untouched and uncomparable to any other place in the world. Describing somewhere that measures their success and national happiness is impossible to articulate. Part of the magic of exploring Bhutan is that it is a location unseen and unaltered by the rest of the world. And then we've added a rafting and river element that takes us deeper into the Himalayas, deeper into the lives of the locals, and deeper into parts of the world that only a very blessed few have had the privilege of enjoying. Somewhere between the artistically and spiritually beautiful monasteries, the 20,000-foot Himalayan peaks, an incredible collection of rivers, I'm just left speechless. I only hope that we can help to share and preserve this country where every day is truly a gift.
The Bhutanese people, what's there to say? We are very, very rare. We like to think that we are a happy nation. We like to think, everything around us is good. And actually it is. We've had it good, and hopefully it'll stay on this way. We are an endangered species. We have 700,000 Bhutanese living on this planet. We're this little country sandwiched between 1 billion Chinese above us and 1 billion Indians below us. One would think that we'd be influenced either by India or China, but people like us that have been educated outside of Bhutan know how important it is to preserve our own culture, our identity, and to carry on living the way we have, living as our forefathers did, and preserving our way of life. Hopefully we'll be able to do that in the years to come. Hopefully we'll leave Bhutan as it is, intact for our children. For Bhutanese, whether you call it being superstitious or being religious, we perform a lot of rituals. The monks are important because these are the people that perform the rituals for us. Religion is a way of life here. Buddhism is a way of life. And in the old days, every family aspired to have one of the sons, one of the boys in the family to join the monk body in order to perform the rituals. Today, being a monk is more out of choice than anything else. A lot of the kids who decide to become a monk decide by themselves. In the old days, you could say that people encourage one of the kids to become a monk, and they would join the monk body as young as 5 years old, 4 to 5 years old, and they would be then put under the guidance of one of the teachers and then taught the religious scriptures. And then as they grew older, they would come back, the kids would come back, perform rituals for their families back home in the villages. Dzongs are, huge fortresses that you would see in every valley that you visited in Bhutan. Although in the old days it was more about it being a fort that people lived in, it protected the people that lived inside the Dzongs. Today it's a living culture. We house the festivals there. The annual festivals are housed in the Dzongs. And we go there for religious purposes. Most of the Dzongs were built a couple of 100 years ago, the oldest being sometime in the 1620s. It's unimaginable to think how somebody designed and built the Dzong without a single piece of drawing or a single piece of nail being used. Built purely out of wood, stone, mud, and getting all the lines correct. And a structure that size is totally unimaginable. Taktsang Monastery, my favorite place in the world. If there was an eighth wonder, I'd probably rank it there. Taktsang is perched on a cliff 3,000 feet high overlooking the Paro Valley. And the hike up is stunning. Religious significance of Taktsang for all Bhutanese is that this is where Guru Rinpoche meditated. Taktsang is a must-visit pilgrimage site for all Buddhists that believe and worship Guru Rinpoche as a god. When we first set out to see if rafting was possible in Bhutan, a lot of people thought it was not possible. No, primarily Bhutan being a mountainous country, people thought, no, the only thing that's there are really steep rivers with a lot of rocks and boulders. For a brief moment, even I thought it was not possible. But then we actually had people come in, look at the rivers. We found sections of rivers that could be run. For me, you get to see Bhutan and the scenery around from a totally different perspective. Here you are sitting on a raft, floating down a river, looking out at Bhutan and seeing it from a totally different angle, which I think is exciting and nice to go from valley to valley, raft different sections, meet the different type of people from different valleys and see it from that perspective. So it's not just about rafting, it's about combining rafting with what else Bhutan has to offer. The culture, the religion, the people.
The rafting is surreal for me. The idea that I'm in a place where very few people have been is amazing to me and very moving.
The flight into Bhutan offers scenic views of the Himalayas. And while driving from Paro to Thimphu, going over the Dochila Pass on a clear day is perhaps one of the most scenic views that you'll ever get of the Eastern Himalayas. Sitting up there at about 10,000 feet is breathtaking and a view that one would die for.
We're in the biggest mountains in the world. They're steep, they're jagged, they're rugged. The forest is amazing.
It's a different country, it's a different feel here. It's more reverent. It's just unbelievable.
Bhutan is a beautiful and unique place. It has qualities, of sheer beauty and friendliness that in my travels in the world are utterly unique.
And I think that anybody who comes to Bhutan recognizes that the Bhutanese are quite possibly the happiest people on earth. You're always gonna have fun in Bhutan. No matter what. You could come and no matter what's gonna happen, every day here is a gift. It's always special.
Every day has exceeded expectations. I had high expectations. Every day it's been something completely unexpected.
I don't know where else in the world things are so completely holistic. So it really is kind of a manifestation of Shangri-La. It's really what it is.